Hi and hello, all beautiful and wonderful souls. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video. I'm so excited to show you guys what I colored in the month of January 2021. I have to say first that I do not have color. I haven't colored a lot of pictures. And the reason for that is because I've had a lot on my mind, a lot of worries. And I really didn't get into the coloring groove until the 19th of January, because then I got the good news that I did not have breast cancer. I never have had breast cancer, just so don't think I've had it. But as you can imagine, that has a toll on your mind. So I wasn't really in the coloring groove, but I did manage to finish one picture in the beginning of the month. So I'm gonna show you those right now. So this is a Rowana from the Set of Art by Marielle Budek. This book right here, and it's absolutely stunning. And I colored her with polychromos. I've used a tiny amount of glossy accent, a large amount of Posca, and yeah, a little bit of Super Color Soft for the background here, just to give it a really soft blue. I didn't want to go, too much on there. But I absolutely love her, and she was for Color Your Hoard because it was my first ever completed page in the book. And I love her so much. And if you are interested in seeing how I colored this hair, then I have done a tutorial on it on my channel. I will link it in the description box below if you want to see it. Or it's very easy to find in my tutorials playlist on my channel. The skin I am going to do a tutorial on. I'm just waiting to do the last 3 skin tones, and then I'm gonna kick it off with my skin tone series. So again, here is Rowana from the Set of Art by Marielle Budek. I forgot to put on the front cover here, but this is Fairy Tales Around the World by Eerie. And I did this page right here. I colored her with polychromos, a little bit of Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic gel pen. I use a gold, so it's just gold. I used a bunch of Posca. I used a little bit of Paul Rubens pearlescent paints on the dress, the curtains here, the body of the horse, and the flowers. And around the border here. So I really like that. Sadly, this bled through. Look at that. How? That makes me so sad. But I can easily cover this up, I'm thinking. So it's not going to be too bad. It wasn't too bad, but it was still a bit upsetting. And I have actually started the hair on here because I didn't write it down when I was coloring her hair, and I liked it so much, I just did it on the other side too. So this is my beautiful Blossom Cinderella from Fairy Tales Around the World by Eerie. And this was also an uncolored book. All of these pages that I've done are from uncolored books. Then I have Daughters of the Sea by Mr. Garten Mirrors, and for the longest time this was a whip, and it is finally done. Oh my goodness, it took forever. It literally took forever, but thankfully it is now done, and I really like how her skin came out. I think just all the colors worked really well together, so I really like how it turned out. I used obviously Posca. But for her skin, I used polychromos. For her hair, this little thing here, and the jelly part is Prismas, and I actually call her Jelea. obviously because of Princess Leia with her hair, and she's a jellyfish, so Jelleia. So yeah, I really liked how this one turned out, and that is from Daughters of the Sea by Misty Garden Mirrors. This one was actually whipped for the longest time. Then we have Haunted Dolls by Davina Rush. I love this book. This book is perfect. It is a storybook as well as a coloring book, and I just love that because then you can get to know your creepy dolls and color them at the same time. So I did Annabelle, and I have to show you this one too. I did the lettering with a Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic black with metallic red glitter in it. So I just did that and then a little bit of New Color 2 on there, just a little bit. On here, I actually based it with alk markers, as you can see on the back here. And I've shaded with one black Holbein pencil for him, a white polys, and I've shaded her with polychromos. I have used glossy accents for the eye, the tongue, the teeth, and on her eyes as well. I've used glitter gel pens on her flowers to give them some interest. I've used a little bit of Posca, not too much, and I've used a black New Color 2 for my little demon here, and I can tell you for sure that I do not want to have him lurking behind my door. Next up I'm going to do is Robert the Doll, and this is what he looks like. So I think I'm going to do this book in order and read about the stories. They are creepy as hell, so... Oh, goodness. I'm locking all my doors now because they are terrifying. Then we have Disney Portraits 2 by Hatchet Heroes, and let me see if I can... yeah, I'm not gonna say that. But the illustrations is by this person. I don't know if it's a female or a male. And this one was for Kate's Coloring Haven color along for the month, and I did beautiful Snow White hair. I don't know if you can see, but I have based her with alcohol markers. My book is falling apart. I hate that about these glue bound books. I've used a little bit of oh my goodness, Paul Rubens pearlescent watercolor paints for the border. I was originally supposed to do them in gel pen, but I didn't like how it turned out, so I just pulled those out. I used a bunch of Posca in here to make her dress super sparkly and her little bow. I used polychromos for the shading, and I really tried to make her skin very pale. So if it looks like she doesn't have any skin tone on her, she does. It's just that it's very, very pale. But I am super happy with how this one turned out. I love these Disney books, even though I might not know every single one of them. But yeah, so that was Disney Portraits 2 by Hatchet Heroes. Then we have this beautiful Ocean Dreams coloring book. And before I continue, I have to say all of these pages are in order of when I colored them. So there you have it. Oh, first page up is this stunner. And oh my gosh, oh, what happened there? Anyway, I absolutely love how she turned out. I love her. The amount of glitter glue that I used really hurt my hand. I don't know if you can see that, but there is massive amounts of glitter glue and glossy accents. It's just all over the freaking place, and I love it. I love it. So I colored this one with polychromos for her skin, hair, the little crown bits there. And I used Super Color Soft, I believe it is Supra's. Yes, it is super color soft for the background. So I'm very, very happy with how this page turned out. I absolutely love her. I obviously also used a lot of Posca. I might have to buy a new one. But I love Mystic Armira's books, and yeah. Oh, I also used a tiny bit of Paul Rubens Pearlescent watercolor paint for the little dots on the shells here and under her eyes. So love that one. So that was Ocean Dreams by Mystic Art Mirrors. Then I did a Cutie Pie in 50 Winter Miniatures by Camelia Angelkova. And I did this one, Mama Bear with her little cubs sleeping. Oh, I love this one. So I used a cream Holbein pencil. Everything else is polys. I used a little bit of Posca on here, some glossy accents, and glitter glue for the moon and the stars. I really like how this one turned out. I think this is one that's my favorite from the seasonal ones. I absolutely love it. So, I just love these. They're so cute. So that was 50 Winter Miniatures by Camelia Angelkova. Then, second to last here is this one. And it is, oh my goodness, it is Into the Wild coloring book by Mystic Art Mirrors. This is her newest book. And look at her. I used New Color 2 for the background, polychrome pencils for shading, Posca, glitter glue, glossy accents, a little bit of Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic gel pen, and glitter glue. I can't remember if I said that, but I'm saying it again. And some glitter gel pen for the leaves here in the middle part. And I really, really love her skin tone. This is also going to be for the skin tone series. I also used Paul Rubens Pearlescent watercolor paints on this one. So yeah, this is also going to be a skin tone tutorial. That was Into the Wild coloring book by Mystic Art Mirrors. Then last one is Face Carousel by Christina Novak. And oh my goodness, I barely even squeezed it into January completed pages and color alongs. But here she is. I absolutely love her. She is colored with polychromos, and you're not going to believe it when I say to you, the hair is done with 2 pencils. 2 pencils. Look at her hair. I love it. It looks so nice. It looks so nice. I love it. And it only took me 2 pencils to do that hair. It was so simple. It's the simplest hair I've ever done. I'm not even kidding. I did a bulky background as well. I used polychromos for everything on this page. And I have used a little bit of glossy accents. I'm going to move you a little bit so maybe you can see it. And usually I use glitter glue for my little glittery accents, but this time I actually pulled out my stickles. So I've used stickles on the little gingerbread cookie, heart cookie, and on the snowflake here and here, and on some of the bokeh circles. Obviously I used a little bit of Posca. I am so happy with how this page turned out. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, beautiful souls.